All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. It is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join me. Before we begin, make sure to click on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Click subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's right in that little logo there. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Really do appreciate it, as always. All right, guys, let's talk market, shall we? Dow futures still soaring up 247 points. NASDAQ up 117. E-mini futures, which is the S&P, is up 33 points at 37.98. Russell 2000 is up 1%. Bitcoin futures up 3.5% at 35.220. Crude futures right at $55 a barrel, 3.5% to the upside. 2.71% to the upside. Gold's down 1.33%. Silver is down 6.6%. Let's see what's up here. The euro dollar down 0.10%, and dollar yen down about up about 4 pips here. So let's go ahead and talk about some stocks here before we begin. VIX is down 9%, and the dollar index is up slightly, 0.1%. So silver took a little bit of a hit here. I do have calls on silver again, and that's taking a little bit of a hit. So let me go ahead and talk about that first. Yeah, it took a little bit of a hit here. I have some of the expiry here. I saw a nice pop here in a bounce. We actually broke 27.05, and then overnight session just slammed it. So it looks like it just filled the gap here in SLV. We should be able to bounce. If we do break below this level here of 25.38, then it might get a little ugly. But let me go ahead and create that alert here. And that's, again, you could see that the gap was just filled. So we could get a nice little bounce on futures if we get it continuing. So at the end of the day, again, it's just the waiting game. That's SLV. There's one thing, guys, I really want you to take a look at today is Amazon. Amazon is very expensive to trade, so I'm not going to tell you to trade Amazon today, but they do have earnings today. And again, it's just a rumor. It's just a rumor. Just a heads up. I've been reading, and I have a feeling. Again, feelings don't mean much, but again, a stock split might happen. Again, I'm going to write that here. Possible stock split to be announced on Amazon. Possible. Again, I'm not for sure. Again, it's possible. I've been reading some stuff, and there is a possibility that they'll do an Amazon stock split. If that happens, the stock is going to soar. If you own the stock, you do nothing. If you don't own the stock, you do nothing. The only thing I would recommend here, and I would take a look here, is QQQ calls. It's a little cheaper to play than it would be on Amazon. So I would trade, if you get, this is probably the best one to take a look at for the day. Put this alert on your system, guys, 326.39, right here, 326.39. Wait for that break. If that break comes, go ahead and take a look at the 330s or the 329 calls on Qs. So if you want to call that a freebie, fine. I'll post it on Twitter if it breaks, and then we can play the calls. But for right now, we wait for this level, 326.39. If that breaks, then we'll take a look at QQQ calls for this week, okay? So I want you to really look at that. That's gonna be a good one. So let's wait for 326.39. If that breaks, then we can take a look at the 330 calls, 329 calls, or 328s, depending on the volume. Okay, that's Qs. That's Amazon, done. One more I have to go over is DKNG, Carrie, I forget Carrie Wood, on ARKK, which is the, what is that? ARK Holdings. They're the big technology hedge fund. They bought some DKNG. That's one of our top 10 stocks of 2021. I have calls, and I own the stock. Looks great. We just broke out. We have the 60 calls. We should be able to bank today and move on with our day. That was actually just trending here. We were hugging the 50. I was telling the guys just to hold on, don't close, and we soared, which is a great call. Very happy that happened. Okay, with that being said, let's answer some questions. I know you guys are ready to rock. Good morning. Is there a gap to fill in the hourly on Tesla on the 847? Okay, let's do this in order. And then I know we have another question here. There's the gap to fill. I don't see any gaps here. The only gap is to the actual downside, which didn't happen. And there's a gap to fill here, which has already been filled. But there really isn't any other gaps that I see that you're seeing. Right here, you're at around 847. So there's nothing really to trade here. Again, I have an alert at 900. And Elon Musk said he's going to get off Twitter for a little bit. Take that for what it is. Good morning. Football breaking out. Actually, funny enough you say that. I actually bought some football stock for the investment club yesterday, meaning my portfolio. and I'm going to place an alert at 55 for the break. If that happens, then I'm going to go and take a look at some calls. But right here, we're just waiting for this break. But again, 55 is the level I'm looking for that breakout on football. Jay says, good morning, happy premium member here. Hey, Jay. I'm using IB and it allows you to select exchanges for options. What do you use? I heard you mention CBOE. Just use BEST, B-E-S-T. It'll find the exchanges. It doesn't matter which exchange you use. Just use BEST. All the GME and AMC Diamond Hank because you're crying your eyes out this morning. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to take profit. I do have GME, the stock, but that was for charity. So if it broke the all-time highs, I was going to give the profits to Barstool Fund. So, I mean, I'm still going to hold it. Can you talk about GME position? I don't have, I have the GME position. You believe it'll come back up? This is for, again, the charity one. Again, I don't have tons of shares. But yeah, I mean, you broke the 200. It could get ugly. You can get a continuance downside to around 100, even 50. 50 is really the next level down. I mean, at the end of the day, it's for charity, so I'm not going to hold. I'm not going to sell it. So again, if you're the type of person that actually has a stock and you're profitable, I would take some profits, guys. I've been saying it for a while. Just take it. And we haven't even traded this thing. All-time high for Penn and DKNG today. Oh, I have another question. Yeah, all-time high for Penn and DKNG today. Yeah, you read that thing about the gambling. All-time high on Penn is going to be pretty nice, but we need to get 111.02. Let's go and place an alert there. We could get continuance, but I think DKNG is going to be there because of ARK, and we actually hit an all-time high. And again, that's one of our top, but I didn't hit all-time high. 64.19 is the all-time high. So we're right near, right above that. We're above where? I think we're at 59, 58 and a half. We should be able to get there, sure, but not today. What do you think that affects football? They do sports, I think. Yeah, football does sports gambling too. They're trying to integrate that with their platform, their streaming platform, which is pretty nice. The other thing is what they're working on, again, is more of the streaming platform in different countries. So again, I have a lot of streaming stocks. I have Disney, Netflix, Roku, which has been a real winner, and now I added football. Good morning, Carlos. How do you feel about Citi as a stockholder? What's a good support level? Let's see here. On Citi, I do like the stock. I don't own it. I own JPM. Really, your support on the daily, the next support is really 51, 52. If you own it, just hold it. I would wait for a buy level below 50. AMD calls. Oops. Shoot. Let's see. Thoughts on BABA. BABA had their quarter. I didn't read it yet, so I have to read the quarter before I give you a good thing on it, good information on it. But again, I already own the stock. So let's take a look at their after hours pre-market, and they're up about $1. So again, I love the stock. I bought dips. I'm happy with BABA. AMD calls for February 19th, the hundreds. Yeah, I think I saw that volume spike too. It's way too out there. Way too out there. I'd have to wait for 94. I'd skip that. Space. Oh man, beautiful. We had space yesterday, and my level to break was 59.43. They broke out and they came back down a little bit. I own the stock, but again, they're up nicely pre-market. We had calls yesterday. I already got out of those calls, so I had two of them. I had the 60s and I had the 55s with our members. So very cool stuff. Congratulations on the game, on the space. Appreciate it. Tilray. Let's take a look at Tilray before we look at Tilray. Tilray is basically just sideways action. Skip it. NIO, sideways action. Not much going on. They had some really good news as well yesterday, but nothing going on. Ethereum near all-time highs. Crypto is starting to push, guys. I was referring to your charity position. I was hoping to hear your thoughts next week. Oh yeah, the charity position on GME. Yeah, I think we do bounce, to be honest with you. I really do. I think that we'll get to the point, the worst point we'll get to 96, 95, shake everyone out that's scared, and then I think we'll bounce back to around 200. I mean, shoot, it's going to take some patience. I'm going to hold it. AMC predictions. AMC, same thing here, broke the 100-day moving average as well, but we're still the $6.86 level is support. It's really just a crapshoot. I think AMC does bounce as well. I think AMC gets to around 15, but not this week. JMIA. Yeah, I heard that Amazon was going to buy them, and they were started moving. So it's a nice breakout. Let's wait for earnings. Let's wait for some volume there. INO spike stock. Yeah, look at that spike on INO. Yeah, I saw some activity on INO as well, some unusual options activity, but there was nothing there to trade. When do we close the DKNG calls, Captain? First thing in the morning. Let's see how we are. 40%. We take it and we rock and roll. Do you think silver will break 30? This week, silver breaking 30 is going to be tough, but I do think 27 will come back. I think we're going to get a reversal here. PLTR, price to add. PLTR, I have a level at 27.58. If that breaks, I will go ahead and add more. Will AMD go back up? They had a good earnings. Yeah, AMD is great. AMD is great. I love it long term. If I'm going to add here to the stock, which I would love to, I'm waiting for 81.97 to break, and then I'll buy some more shares. And I have one more. Just joined. Sorry, you already talked about it yesterday. What do you think about F news yesterday? Yeah, you're talking about the news with Google. Looks pretty good. Again, I don't own any automakers except for Tesla. Again, if you like Ford, they pay a nice dividend. They have a great cash position. I'm not against owning Ford. I just prefer Tesla. I have a little growth. CCIV thoughts. This is Didi, who's part of the group, part of the live trading session that's today with me. Right now, 27.31. If you get to CCIV, you need to break 29.93 or 30 before you start doing any calls. And Tesla SNDL. Yes, this is the sundial or something like that, and you can see pop and drop for right now. As long as it holds above 93 cents, you should be okay. Again, it's a penny stock, so you just got to be careful. Price to add Blink. Blink is one of my top 10. Here, 42.95 is my level. And they're green pre-market, which is nice. Again, these are volatile names, so I do like it. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. GARcapitalFX.com is the website, mind you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. If you're one of our live session premium members, YouTube, I'm going to set up, and I'm going to go ahead and send you the link. I'll put it on the community page, and then we'll be ready to go, guys. I can't wait to talk to you guys. We'll have an hour trading session together, and we'll rock and roll. I'll see you guys around 9:25. Catch you guys later.